Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something absolutely wild. It's a highly unusual, transformative text known as Galactic Devotion and the Celestial Angel. And let me tell you, if you love it when the completely ordinary just slams right into the extraordinary, you are going to love unpacking this one. I mean, get a load of this line right here. Teleportation of humans, a secret known to the Americans. So how exactly does a sweet little poem about printing out a picture of your crush suddenly morph into uncovering a massive galactic government conspiracy? Let's figure out how the author bridges that crazy gap between everyday romance and full-blown interstellar sci-fi. Section 1. Rituals of Earthly Devotion. Let's dive right into this narrative by starting at the very beginning, with the speaker's deeply grounded, earthly obsession. We kick things off in a super relatable, modern place. The speaker tells us, I downloaded your image, took a printout, made a frame, followed your name. What's really fascinating here is the literal physical progression. They're taking a digital file and making it a tangible object. They're anchoring their affection right into reality, even copying your behavior. Because, as they say, those lovely eyes shining light make them feel that their future is bright. And this physical grounding, it just keeps going. They talk about colors in the paper, glue in the wall, these incredibly charming, mundane craft supplies, but they're using them as literal tools for manifestation. As they put it, they're decorating my space, attracting my destiny. They are quite literally priming their physical room to pull their destiny right toward them. Section 2. Preparing mind and body. Now we transition to the next phase, showing how the speaker's devotion evolves from just decorating a room to completely reinventing themselves. Look at the sheer volume of intense daily self-improvement going on here on Earth. They say, every morning I'm working on myself, building my body, and taking rest. But then, boom, they jump straight into this massive creative output, thinking about acting and writing songs, directing a screenplay from my heart. They are completely reinventing themselves across all these different disciplines, all while loving your image from my soul. Have you ever been so inspired by someone whose lovely words and thoughts just absolutely radiate, that you wanted to completely rebuild yourself just out of pure gratitude? Because that's exactly what's happening here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your words. They changed my destiny with love. This whole reinvention isn't about ego or vanity. It's an act of profound thanksgiving. Their destiny has shifted, and this intense routine is just them rising up to meet it. Section 3. The Cosmic Yearning. Okay, let's look at the chorus and see how this builds from a bedroom on Earth to the entire universe. Here's the core emotional anchor of the whole piece. I'm waiting for the day to meet you in space, planets and galaxies, singing in your voice, your lovely words, your lovely thoughts. The scale here shifts so dramatically. We just went from paper and glue to literally singing galaxies. They are elevating the object of their affection to this massive celestial level. But what I love is that right in the middle of all this grand cosmic imagery, the chorus resolves to this incredibly sweet, intimate line. You're beautiful, like an angel in my heart. Repeating it twice just cements this deep, earnest romance that's driving all this crazy preparation. The universe is huge, sure, but the angel? The angel is right there in their heart. It perfectly grounds all that wild space-age yearning back into pure human emotion. Section 4. The Sci-Fi Climax. All right, brace yourselves because we are about to launch directly into the sci-fi climax. Check out this sudden shift in tone as we completely leave Earth behind. Taking a rocket with you, watching the gravity, feeling the density, hoping for the best with intensity. Suddenly we're talking about physics, and then they bring in the light that shines through your eyes, the hypnotic vibes that attracts my mind. It's wild. The literal gravitational pull of a rocket launch is being directly compared to the hypnotic pull of this celestial angel. This contrast right here perfectly captures the totally jarring yet fascinating journey of this text. On one hand, we started with glue in the wall, decorating my space. And now we're dealing with far away from Earth, in another galaxy, the bodily change and transformations of brain. That wholesome DIY self-improvement routine just escalated into full-blown physiological metamorphosis in deep space. Let's pause our momentum playfully right here. I gotta ask you, did your personal reinvention journeys ever include classified intergalactic travel? Because if we thought brain transformation in another galaxy was the absolute peak of this story, well, the author has one more massive curveball for us. Right after those bodily changes in another galaxy, the text drops this bombshell. Teleportation of humans, a secret known to the Americans. I mean, wow. Talk about a stark pivot. Just let that massive twist sink in. A poem that literally started with someone printing out a photo has methodically escalated into uncovering a classified technological secret. We've somehow woven geopolitical conspiracies into a love song about galactic angels. But here is the brilliant part about the structure. Right after dropping that human teleportation line, the text immediately grounds us again. It goes straight back, word for word, to the chorus. I'm waiting for the day to meet you in space, planets and galaxies, singing in your voice, your lovely words, your lovely thoughts, you're beautiful, like an angel in my heart. You're beautiful, like an angel in my heart. That repetition pulls us right back from the brink of sci-fi madness and centers us on the angelic devotion that started this whole thing. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. When you look at the whole picture, what do you actually think? Are we looking at a literal sci-fi journey about hacking government secrets and boarding rockets? Or is this the ultimate sprawling metaphor for how intense love and devotion can completely alter our reality, teleporting us into entirely new versions of ourselves? The sheer beauty of this text is that it totally allows for both. Thanks so much for exploring this beautifully bizarre universe with me today. See you next time.